Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Since the release of Malefic gun, many marksmen with long-range basic attacks rose in the meta, such as Bruno in the pro scene and Layla in ranked mode. The extra range was so oppressive that the developers had to apply nerfs to the item and the related heroes to tone down their impact on the game. However, because of Lesley's kit not needing physical penetration as she mostly deals true damage, Malefic gun was considered suboptimal on Lesley. In the recent patch, Moonton decided that they want Lesley to be able to make use of Malefic gun, since she's a sniper after all. So now we can convert the physical penetration from Malefic gun into crit damage for Lesley. Other than that, they also improved skill 1 so there's a brief 0.5 seconds of protection when we cast it, so there's a short window that we won't break camouflage. Lastly, they also buffed the crit chance gain when upgrading our ult by additional 5%, which is a nice improvement. So how good is Lesley now following the buffs? Well, let's find out.
Not one shot wasted.
Before the patch, Bruno's attack would have cancelled our camouflage state after I casted skill 1, since taking damage would immediately cancel the state. So you can see how helpful this buff is already, even though it's just 0.5 seconds. Assassin Emblem is now more powerful on Lesley, since we are able to convert fixed physical penetration into crit damage at a 1:1 ratio after the buff to her passive. So with 14 physical penetration, we gain 14% crit damage directly from Assassin Emblem. The move speed is also really nice to make us more agile. This offsets the nerf to our first talent, Fatal, which had crit damage nerfed by 5% in the recent patch. Lesley's passive grants us an enhanced basic attack called Lethal Shot. This shot has a base of 50% crit chance and deals true damage. You can see when Lethal Shot is active whenever a circular indicator appears around us, which also indicates the maximum range of the attack. We can gain Lethal Shot in two ways. The first way is simply by not taking damage for 5 seconds. The second way is just by casting a skill, and this includes using our ult. Therefore, the maximum damage combo we can do with Lesley is by firing out as many lethal shots as possible. We can start with a free lethal shot first, then skill 1, basic attack, skill 2, basic attack, then cast out and let it fire one shot, cancel it, and finally basic attack again. This combo fires off a total of 4 lethal shots for maximum true damage, fully utilizing Lesley's kit. However, the usage of this combo depends on the situation, since skill 2 and out are crucial skills to use for protection, or as a finisher.
Nowhere to run.
Having extra physical defense with our first item, Warrior Boots, helped us a lot in trading damage with Bruno, so this really helped us with winning our 1v1s against him. As mentioned earlier, Lesley's Lethal Shot has a base of 50% crit chance, and each level of her ult actually improves this by 10%. This means that at max level out, we have a base of 80% crit chance on our lethal shots. We can improve this to a maximum of 100% chance with our next item, Berserker's Fury, since it gives 25% crit chance. It also grants us additional 40% crit damage, which massively boosts our damage whenever we crit.
Target practice. One shot, one kill. This would help. No one's ever been too far. I am neither the hungry wolf nor the sacrificial lamb.
An enemy has been slain! Launch attack!
One shot, one kill. Shush. Focus. Target locked.
Request backup.
Nice try.
Slain.
Our next item is Malefic Gun, which has become a great item on Lesley thanks to the recent buffs. The first passive grants 30% physical penetration, which is converted into 30% crit damage from the newly added effect on Lesley's passive. And because Lesley's range is already quite long, the 12% extra range from Malefic Gun's second passive makes her able to attack from even further. Now she can be a true sniper with this item.
Not one shot wasted.
Team, destroy the turret.
Lesley can reveal any hidden enemies within a large area using her ult. We can simply hold the ult button and it'll activate whenever an enemy is revealed. If no enemies are revealed while holding our ult, it just means that there are no enemy heroes within the AoE. This helps Lesley a lot in terms of playing more safely, since we can grant ourselves vision by using this. Also, Lesley's ult has a shorter cooldown the less ult bullets we fire off, so we can cancel it early if it's not needed.
Team, destroy the turret. Fire defense. Mega kill.
One shot, one kill.
Enemy has been slain.
For our fourth item, we'll be going for Blade of Despair for the highest physical attack we can gain from an item. Lesley's lethal shot damage scales with physical attack, so gaining more physical attack lets us deal more damage. The passive is also quite good for finishing off low HP enemies, since it grants us 25% more physical attack when dealing damage to enemies below 50% HP.
Team, destroy the turret. Shut down.
One shot, one kill.
Target locked.
Admire their courage to take my bullets.
An ally mega kill.
One shot, one kill. No one's ever been too far.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Nowhere to run.
Our turret is under attack.
Dead before they knew me. Loyalty is my best spotting scope.
Launch attack.
Where did Harley go? Haven't seen him for a while.
You destroy the turret. An enemy has attacked. Retreat.
Now that we completed Blade of Despair, our next item is going to be Endless Battle. This adds extra true damage to the basic attack after we cast a skill, giving us even more true damage. An alternative item to this after Lesley's buff is actually Blade of the 𝗟𝗘𝗖𝗓, which has a burst damage passive to give us that one-shot power. I actually tested Lesley's build after this match, and 𝗟𝗟𝗖𝗓 actually gives even more damage with our combos when I compare it with Endless Battle, so I might actually start to build it in my future Lesley games.
Target clear. Target on the move.
Launch attack! An enemy has been slain. Legendary treat!
One shot, one kill.
Oh, and if you haven't noticed yet, I'm actually playing on a new Lesley skin that was just released. I think it's a cute looking skin, and it's actually completely free to obtain this skin. Don't worry, I'll show you how to get it after this match.
Not one shot wasted.
You destroy the turret!
One
Team
shot.
destroy the turret! Launch attack!
No one's ever been too far.
Killing spree!
One shot, one
Triple kill!
So what do you think of the new and improved Lesley? I think she's quite a bit stronger with Malefic gun, but I'm still somewhat worried about her competing with some of the stronger meta gold laners in the early to mid game. She's also not great at playing from behind as her wave clear isn't too good. But let me know in the comments what you think if you have played her or against her recently.
Victory!
Lesley's latest skin, Meowkin Hunter, was just released, and it's a really cute skin that looks fantastic. We can get it for completely free from the new event, which lasts until 27th July. And we just have to complete very simple tasks from this bingo board in the Meowkin Hunter's gift event page. There are a total of 16 tasks to complete, and they include winning matches, logging into the game for up to 14 days, or slaying turtle and lords. Once all the tasks have been completed, we can claim Lesley's Meowkin Hunter for free. It's that easy, so make sure not to miss out this skin, especially if you're a Lesley main. Alright guys, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.